Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Shreya Dhoundial. The season of freebies is back in Tamil Nadu. Some call it SOPs, some call it welfare schemes. Chief Minister Stalin is calling it a right. But a rose by any other name, ladies and gentlemen, smells just as sweet, at least for the voters. In a move reminiscent of Bihar, MK Stalin has gone right ahead and credited 5,000 rupees in the accounts of 1.3 crore women in the state and said that more is coming after elections, after he wins elections. He's calling this the right of his sisters. But let's not lose sight of the timing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stalin has made an advance payment of 3 months of the existing cash scheme for women that gives 1,000 rupees each every month. Plus, a summer bonanza of 2,000 rupees has been thrown in to get some extra love in election season. Add to this the promise that when he is voted back to power, the cash deposit will go up from 1,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees. All this before the model code of conduct is imposed. Mr. Stalin says he had to go into supersonic mode simply because the Modi government was trying to put a freeze on the scheme using the MCC. Listen in.
இந்த உரிமை தொகையை மேம்படுத்தணும்னு நாம செயல்பட்டு வந்தா அதுக்கு எதிராக டெல்லியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு கூட்டமும் தமிழ்நாட்டில் அவங்களுக்கு அடிமையாக இருக்கக்கூடிய இன்னொரு கூட்டமும் எதிர்வரும் சட்டமன்ற தேர்தலை காரணம் காட்டி அடுத்த 3 மாசத்துக்கு இந்த மகளிர் உரிமை தொகையை நிறுத்த சூழ்ச்சி செய்கிறதா தகவல் வருது. இது வச்சு நீதிமன்றத்தில் வழக்கு தொடரவும் சிலர் முயற்சி செய்வதாக செய்திகள் வருது. 1,31,00,000 மகளிர் உழைப்பை அங்கீகரிக்கிற இந்த திட்டத்தை 3 மாசம் நிறுத்தி வச்சா நீங்க எவ்வளவு சிரமங்களுக்கு ஆளாவீங்கன்னு உங்க வீட்டில் ஒருத்தனா இருக்கக்கூடிய எனக்கு நல்லா தெரியும்.
Ladies and gentlemen, as expected, the political storm has been raging ever since the SOP story hit headlines. The BJP says the chief minister has election anxiety. They say it's a symptom of his fear and fever. They say, what is the point of being in a debt of 9.5 lakh crore rupees and then giving out doles? The BJP also says, what is the point of giving 5,000 rupees to women when their men spend 6,000 rupees in government-run alcohol shops?
First of all, I condemn Stalin for blaming the central government. The central government may block this scheme. During the parliament election itself, it was going on, and it's an ongoing scheme, and nobody is going to block. Apart everything, it is because of election fear and fever. That's all I can say.
By giving 5,000 rupees, if Mr. Stalin thinks that he can lure the public, I think he is mistaken. Tamil people are not fools. It was a dictatorship government in Tamil Nadu that was going on for 5 years. People will not see this as a reform or this as an empowerment.
Out of fear of losing this election, and all these years to suppress their public perception of misgovernance and corruption and this dynastic rule, they are trying to influence the voters. But people of Tamil Nadu are very clear; they know what to decide.
BJP and ADMK are the worst political parties in the country. Their intention is not to help people. They work for something else. They want to build temples, they want to demolish mosques and other things. They are the most destructive force in the country.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the BJP. Vijay, the rising star in Tamil politics, is saying that the 5,000 rupee cash transfer is a direct result of his growing popularity with people of Tamil Nadu. He's suggesting that women take this money from Stalin but vote for him.
இந்த SOPs ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, அதனுடைய full form வந்து ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஆபரேட்டிங் ப்ரொசீஜர். ஆனா எனக்கு மட்டும் அது ஸ்டாலின் சார் ஆபரேட்டிங் ப்ரொசீஜர். அப்புறம் இந்த காசு கொடுத்து ஓட்டு வாங்கிடலாம்னு கனவு காண்றாங்கல்ல, அதுவும் இந்த விஜய் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நடக்கவே நடக்காது. வண்டி வண்டியா கொண்டாந்து குட்டுவாங்க, 1000 2000 3000 4000 5000 சாமி மேல சத்தியெல்லாம் வாங்குவாங்க. அப்படிதான் இத்தனை வருஷமா உங்களை ஏமாத்தி இருக்கிறாங்க. வாங்கிக்கங்க, சந்தோஷமா வாங்கிக்கங்க, எல்லாம் உங்க பணம் தான்.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, point is poll freebies are an expensive reality of our democracy. The biggest beneficiaries have been women. Till 2022, there were only 2 states that made direct cash transfers to women. Now, there are 12. And these states collectively spend anywhere between 5% to 10% of their entire budget for it. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is a small price to pay because the return of investments are pretty high. Leaders like Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Nitish Kumar or even Narendra Modi have shown us that Behenon ka Ashirwad goes a long way in election season. Tamil Nadu, of course, has a long-standing love affair with freebies, and it has continued for the last 20 years. In the last 20 years, everything from mixer grinders to color TVs to gold coins to even cable connections have been offered. And yes, history shows us he or she who gave the most won the most. So is Mr. Stalin just following a long-standing tradition, and does the BJP have any right to question it given their own track record? My guest this evening, Shrikant Karunesh, state spokesperson of the Tamil Nadu BJP, is joining us on the broadcast. Good evening, Karunesh ji. Good to have you on the show. Mr. Nand Kumar is a political analyst. He is speaking on behalf of the TVK this evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Nand Kumar. And Mr. Jagdishwaran is a political analyst, will be speaking on behalf of the DMK. Good evening to you, Mr. Jagdishwaran, as well. This is going to be not a very long debate, so I'm requesting all of you to keep your comments a little short. Mr. Karunesh, I am going to come to you first, because there are many people in the DMK this evening that are pointing out to the hypocrisy of the BJP. They are saying, here is the BJP trying to criticize us for giving women in the state 5,000 rupees this month. Have they forgotten what they did in Bihar? Have they forgotten what they did in Maharashtra? In Bihar, sir, you had given 10,000 rupees to 21 lakh women right before the election. We all remember this. In Maharashtra, 3,000 rupees were given to 30 lakh women before the elections by the Mahayuti. Now, if you can do that and call it a welfare measure or a right, why can't Mr. Stalin do the same, sir?
Good evening, everybody. Because this Honorable Chief Minister's concern for women in Tamil Nadu is like a butcher's concern for goats. I tell you, because all along his tenure, he didn't care for women. Now, he is paying 5,000 crores, 3,000 for the next 3 months, and his tenure is getting over before that. And when his tenure is not there, further 2,000 he is giving as a bonus.
Correct.
See, during his tenure, he didn't pay. First, when he paid, 3 years he was sleeping. He didn't pay anything. But in his manifesto, he told very clearly that he will pay 1,000 rupees from the day one when he assumes power. But first 3 years he was sleeping. When he got his conscience, when the parliament election came here, that time after 3 years, he gave the first installment. This for that too, not for 2.5 crore women who are living in Tamil Nadu. He paid only for 90 lakh people.
Okay.
And now, again he got his conscience before assembly election. So election to election, he gets this consciousness. See, women in Tamil Nadu were suppressed all through the 5 years. For 5,000 rupees, will they accept everything and then go with Stalin? They will cast their votes of what?
Mr. Karunesh, one of your leaders is saying that people of Tamil Nadu are not fools. Even if 50,000 rupees are given to women, they will not vote for Mr. Stalin. My point is, why will they not vote for Mr. Stalin? If they have voted for Devendra Fadnavis, if they have voted for Narendra Modi, if they have voted for Nitish Kumar because he gives out doles to women specifically, then why will the women of Tamil Nadu not vote for him?
I tell you the answer to this. It is these women's family. It is these women, for 2 reasons. Reason 1. It is these women's family. The men in this family are paying 55,000 crores every year to the government by consuming liquor from Tasmak. So the government is taking money to the extent of 55,000 crores from these families, poor families. They are only going to the Tasmak. And they are paying back how much? Few thousands of crores. Now 5,000 crores they are paying them. You are taking 55,000 and paying 5,000. How can they accept this?
Mr. Jagdishwaran, would you
They
want
cannot
to...
tolerate this. Second reason, out of 2.5 crore women, Out of one more, last 30 seconds.
Okay,
Out of
go ahead.
2.5 crore women, you are paying only 1.31.
Huh.
What's in the other part have done?
No,
Why
but
you are
in
fixing
Bihar you have
eligibility
paid
for
just
women?
21 lakh
What
women,
eligibility
and
you
in
need to be a
Maharashtra just
woman?
30 lakh women before the election.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Jagdishwaran, please go ahead and respond to what the BJP spokesperson is saying. And I want to ask, I had one question to something you should respond to. How is a freebie a right?
Yeah, I'll get to it. Okay. See, so since you already pointed out the hypocrisy, I will go first with the thing. See, this scheme, this is not a new scheme. Unlike Bihar, this is not a new scheme. This is an ongoing scheme. This was promised way back in 2021 election manifesto. DMK government didn't do it for the first 2 years. Then they started it. They rolled out they brought out eligibility. They rolled out for, as he said, it was 90 lakhs people. This is 1 crore people. After 1 crore, now it is being expanded to 1 crore and 31 lakhs as put out by CM. And they're trying to bring in more women based on the eligibility criteria. And by next year, they are promising this 1,000 will become 2,000.
Correct.
So this is not a new scheme, because since you are putting it in the frame of election scenario, this is not a new scheme that is suddenly spurred out from the Tamil Nadu government or there. This is, even if it is not announced today, this amount will still go into the bank accounts
No, but
of
this
this 1
summer
crore
bonanza is new, na?
lakh people.
Mr. Jagdishwaran, this summer bonanza of 2,000 rupees though is new. Summer comes every year. Summer
of
came
course,
last
yeah,
year
of course
and the
new.
year before that,
Because-
but no
because-
bonanza came. It is coming
Yes,
now.
Yes, of course. Yeah. See, even Pongal comes every year. Not all political parties give Pongal money every year. They give only on the election. Let's accept that. See, all political parties, they want to get votes.
but Stalin
Bihar,
fought-
Nitish Kumar want to get votes.
During ADP
Shivraj Singh
government,
Chauhan,
he
he
fought
want to
for
get votes.
5,000
He is rolling out a new scheme. See, but so this is happening in every state, wherever BJP is holding. BJP is
Correct.
against freebies. They are bringing out this scheme everywhere. Bed teacher, they're putting different names.
Okay, but
Even
at-
Karnataka.
But Mr. Jagdishwaran, at least the
Yeah.
BJP doesn't have pretenses. They will cloak a freebie as a freebie. I want to ask you, when Mr. Stalin is saying this is not a SOP, this is not a freebie, this is a right. How is giving free money to someone or to women in the
No,
state
see. This is
a right?
This
How
was debated.
does
Yeah.
one earn that right? Because even I would like to earn that right.
See, no, that's what. See, this was debated even before 2021, when if similar scheme was put out by actually first by Makalni Kamal Hassan. He said this is followed in some other countries where the homemaker, they have to an amount for the work they are doing in the households. That is what this is about. So that is where the word right came in. So Makalni Mayam, he said, Kamal Hassan said we have to give at least 3,000 to these working women who are working in the households. So Stalin said we'll start with 1,000 rupees. Even Edapadi Palaniswamy last time he also promised 2,000 rupees, 1,500 rupees, but since he didn't come to power, he was not able to give it. So this is how we frame it as right. So for the work, this is
Mr. Jagdishwaran,
let it be very clear. This
I'm going to point a hole in your argument and your theory. I'm going to point a 1 minute, Mr. Karunesh. I'm going to point. No, 1 minute. Punch a hole in your theory. The point is, the woman is working in her household for who? Is she working for the government or is she working for her family? She is working for the family.
Yes.
So if she has to earn a salary, that salary has to come from the family, not from the government.
That's
Right?
what I'm saying. See, even this 1,000 rupees or 3,000, 2,000, whatever amount, that is not enough for the service that she's doing the family. As a support, this government is giving as a support, as a right, they are giving this money. That's it.
You still have not been able to answer how this is a right, but Mr. Nandakumar, your leader today very grandly has announced that it is not because of anything else, it is because of me that the women of Tamil Nadu have got 5,000 rupees in their accounts today.
Happy evening, Shreya.
Good evening, sir.
I would like to make one thing clear. I am not representing any political party, and so Vijay is not my leader.
Okay,
So I would like to correct that.
Okay.
And this is exactly the headline governance, not a result governance. And what they call it as a woman empowerment. This is not a woman empowerment. Woman empowerment is what? You need to create job, uplift their skills, create opportunity for them to earn their own money and to create their own assets. This is completely a state-sponsored vote bank monetization. And they are giving it 3 months in advance, and also 2 months, 2,000 rupees, they call it as a summer special. And where is the winter special? How many specials we are going to bring in? Are we really empowering the woman, or we are giving political charity to the woman? In Tamil Nadu, women are highly of, because even the DMK talks about big about self-respect. And where is the self-respect you are giving to the woman? Even in our families, women manage our homes, finances, and our children's education. They are highly capable. And what they want, all the women want is that give us the opportunity. Instead of giving the right opportunity to the woman, why are you giving the blank checks? Checks. They don't want checks. They want dignity. And where is the woman's safety in Tamil Nadu?
I will say one thing. Given the recent trend, women want the cash. They love doles. India loves freebies. Whether it is Tamil Nadu, whether it is Himachal Pradesh, whether it is Goa, whether it is Uttar Pradesh, whether it is Madhya Pradesh, whether it is Maharashtra, voters, women and men love freebies. And they will vote for people who will give them the most. Tamil Nadu's history is showing us that. I have graphics there of leaders, what they promised, and who won because of the promises that were made. And freebies have been going on, the culture of freebies has been going on in Tamil Nadu since 2006. But Mr. Karunesh, the conspiracy theory is that Mr. Stalin had to do this jhatpat move simply because the BJP government in the center was planning to actually freeze these funds by using the MCC as a weapon.
No, that's a wild imagination. That's a wild imagination, I tell you. I have two important points. See, Chief Minister is shedding tears for the women in Tamil Nadu.
Sorry,
he has done a blunder because the sanitation workers in Tamil Nadu, the nurses in Tamil Nadu, and the teachers of Tamil Nadu are fighting here for their salary for more than 8 years. They are not getting their salary. He doesn't have any concern for those ladies here. And he is now, for the election's sake, he is throwing money now. And he is telling, I am shedding tears. How will you run your house? How will you purchase grocery? How will you face the summer? He is worried. 4 summers has gone already. Only in the 5th summer you are reminded of them. For the 4 summers, why don't you pay arrears of another 8,000 crores to the same women? And I tell you one more thing. You correctly said as an anchor, this is a right of the women. In their manifesto, he said for all the women, anithu magalirkum, sab mahilaon ko denge. Yahi tha na tumhara wada? Magar sabko diya kya? Then when it is a right of the women, and how can you fix up eligibility for them? For the NEET you are telling, we cannot fix up eligibility for the doctors. And for women you are fixing eligibility. And what eligibility you need to be a woman in Tamil Nadu?
No, sir.
And you are bifurcating them.
The eligibility has been fixed even in BJP states. Should I start naming the BJP-run states that are giving out 1,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees every month? Even they, sir, आप भी eligibility fix करता है. अगर आप eligibility fix नहीं करेगा ना, पूरा bankrupt हो जाएगा.
नहीं.
समझ रहे हैं, eligibility is fixed so that there is some degree of rationalization that can happen.
He did the same thing. For the jewel loan, he did the same thing.
Sir, you just see the list and see how many states the BJP rules and how much money they dole out to women every month. Hanji, Mr. Jagdishwaran, go ahead, please. Can I just tell you that Mr. Karunesh, and you've heard him there, of course, is saying that Mr. Stalin is imagining things. There was never any plan of the BJP or the Modi government to freeze the funds that come under this particular scheme. He just wants to play the victim card.
You're asking me?
Yes, of course.
See, there were some murmurs, there were section from the media report, there were news like that, and that is why probably Mr. Stalin thought it's better we dole out this. We don't want to stop this because he was very specifically saying to the women, we don't want to stop this scheme because you can put it anyway. Say he was very categorically saying that the BJP government or the central government, they are trying to stop this scheme, and there are murmurs. There could be some cases because we have seen this when the Pongal scheme was announced, when the amount was announced, there were people who filed PAL asking this scheme should be stopped because this cannot be given because it is a public money, and something like that might come up. And when it goes to court, there might be a stay, and that's the risk Mr. Stalin didn't want to take it, and that's why he said, okay, anyway, this is the amount that is supposed to come to your bank accounts every month. So let me give it beforehand, so that even before the MCC comes into picture, let me give it out. That is the rational logic behind it.
Mr. Karunesh, you can of course respond to what Mr. Jagdishwaran is saying, but might I remind you that the Election Commission had to actually step in to the entire situation in Maharashtra when the civic elections were being held, because the payment for the Ladki Behan Yojana was very conveniently timed on the eve of voting in Maharashtra. So, ye political badmashi everyone does, huh?
No. See, that was an extension scheme of Lakpati Didi. That was an ongoing scheme.
No. That was the January installment of Ladki Behan scheme. I'm talking about Maharashtra ahead of the municipal elections. The government was all set to release the payment on the eve of the election. The Election Commission had to stop it, come in, step in and say, please stop this. Okay. This is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. I'm saying, my former boss used to say, hamam mein sab nange hain.
ना ऐसे नहीं है ना, मतलब यहाँ पे हम लोग को सोचने का चीज है, तमिलनाडु में वरिंग, द मोस्ट वरिंग पार्ट इज, यहाँ पे ये लोग खाली इलेक्शन टू इलेक्शन ही कर रहे हैं, डीएमके वाले भी कर रहे हैं, उनको मालूम हो गया इस इलेक्शन में हारेंगे, इसलिए जल्दबाजी में दे रहे हैं, बहुत जल्दी दे रहे हैं, और महीना 3 है, 5 महीना का दे रहा, मतलब he knows very well he is going to lose this election, so he wanted to pay more money. He's left with only 3 months, he's paying for 5 months bonus, he is paying, which was never seen in India.
You are saying this is bribery.
So DMK has understood they are losing this election.
This is political bribery, you are saying. Go ahead.
What else?
Okay, what else? But then this political bribery has happened in every state in India, huh? Including Maharashtra, including Bihar, which your party won. Go ahead, Mr. Jagdishwaran.
It was extremely a new scheme. It was not even an ongoing scheme. Suddenly, out of nowhere, you bring a scheme saying you give 10,000 rupees to the people, and it is not credited to the women. It was actually credited to some of the husbands of these women. And when the amount was asked back, they said, no, we can't give. The elections are over. So Bihar, it was extremely a new scheme. It was not even an ongoing scheme.
But Mr. Jagdishwaran, you are accepting this is a freebie, this is a SOP, this is not a right, and the DMK is doing this. DMK is doing this because obviously there is an election on everyone's head.
Some people might see it as a freebie, some might see it as a welfare scheme. See,
welfare scheme hoti hai what? Mr. Jagdishwaran, what is a welfare scheme? A welfare scheme is free health, universal health care, universal education, to some extent even the right to food. I understand these are welfare schemes. The government needs to spend on them. Anything else is a freebie, and honestly, there are no free lunches. If you are doling out that much of the budget for freebies to women, there is something that the women will not get, like good roads, maybe like clean water.
Let me ask you one question.
Boliye.
What about the 6,000 rupees that is given to the farmers of India every 3 months or 6 months? How do you call it? The freebie?
Of course.
The farmers?
Of course.
The freebie. Okay, if you're calling that as a freebie, okay, let me accept this as a freebie as well.
Chalo, theek hai. I'll give the last comment to Mr. Nandakumar. A freebie is a freebie by any other name. A rose will smell as sweet by even if you call it anything else. Go ahead.
Mixies and grinders, they have changed the life of women.
Okay.
The goats and buffaloes.
Mr. Nandakumar, please go ahead. Do you find this hypocrisy of the BJP interesting?
Of course, because two wrong policies cannot make one right policy.
Okay.
So wherever you have told that everybody likes money, sorry, and first of all, sorry for my network issue. I have been on and off. The actual thing is that everybody wants money, but everybody wants money in the right way. And again, Tamil Nadu is a highly debt-ridden state. We are at 9.63 lakhs of...
Gentlemen, I'm going to thank you here. I'm sorry to cut you off, Mr. Nandakumar. I would have loved to hear you, but I do have to cut across right to the Global Business Summit currently underway.